So I did a couple reactions or videos to it. Nothing out of the ordinary. Didn't say anything wild or egregious or anything like that. But I'm gonna share the video with you guys, and I want you guys to understand it and see it for yourself. All right. So let me get this up real quick for you. I'm gonna show you the actual reaction video that I did, and then I want you guys to evaluate it for yourself. So this is the video, the reaction video, and this is the woman.
Let me hold your hand when I say this. We do not move to America because we think it's a better country. We move here because it's a little less worse than our other countries. Because you're stupid to think that we moved to this country for some hot dogs and some baseball. We have better vibes, music, food, culture, history, literally all of the above. We just move here because we are looking to make more money and offer a better chance for our families. Did you know that the minimum wage a day, not an hour, a day in Mexico is not even 15 American dollars? Not even 15 American dollars. Right now with $15 in San Diego, I could go maybe buy a matcha and half of a granola bar, honey. If you support ICE, you support people getting destroyed. If you support families getting destroyed, I hope you rot in hell. And I will see you there, babes.
So she basically was like, yo, if you support the deportation of illegal, undocumented, illegal migrants here from the United States of America, I hope you rot in hell. And I'll see you there. Word for word. Word for word. She goes on to say, and then she does another video where she doubled down on it. And I'm not going to, I ain't going to go into all of that or whatever. It's no point, right? So she goes word for word. She says, we basically ain't fucking with this country. We don't even think that this country is better than us. We got better vibes. We got better food. We think that whatever, New Mexico and all of that stuff. And she was basically speaking on behalf of all migrants that come here to the United States of America, and was basically saying that y'all country is a shithole, but we just take advantage of the finances, send it back to our family, back where we came from, and make our lives better as a result of it, right? And so I'm not sure if she understood what she was doing was insulting to people here in the United States of America. Doesn't even matter. I'll play a little bit of what my response was as far as, me doing this reaction, and this is what I had to say as a result of it. Evil. I hope y'all realizing, because when they're communicating this and when they jump on their phone and they start to have these conversations with y'all, they don't realize that they're actually telling on themselves, and they're giving us reason to not support them. And more importantly, I want people to feel ashamed. I want people, black people that's out there protesting on behalf of women like this, white people that are out there protesting on behalf of women like this, other legal migrants that came over and love this country. They don't care about what we got going on over here. They don't care about our culture. They don't care about what our standards are. They are going to do what they want to do. And one of the reasons is because they truly, even though they come from a third world country, as far as I'm concerned, even though they come from a less than ideal environment, even though they come from a space that is actually horrible when it comes to the cartel and the culture and all of this stuff, they feel like they're better than you. They feel like they're better than us. They feel like they're better than America. They just look at us as an economic opportunity. They're not looking to contribute. They're not looking to figure out how it is that they can learn the language. They're not looking to adjust. She just, out of her own mouth, told you, listen, we don't really fuck with y'all like that. So anyways, nothing incendiary, no telling anybody to go and dox or anything like that, right? But one of the things that I like to do at the end of the video is I like to give credit to the content creators. Listen, if I'm you, because I'm all out of sympathy personally. Not even a little bit concerned with what these people are talking about. If I'm you, I would be very, very very much out of sympathy. And I would no longer be supporting anything that these people are talking about whatsoever. But, you know, you got the freedom to think what you want to think. And I always like to leave credit to the content creator, regardless of whether I agree with them or not. So make sure you tap into the Patreon link is in the description. Nothing out of the ordinary. I always link back to the content creator because I like to give credit where credit is due. And I don't agree, but I also support your right to say what you want to say, but you are not free from the consequences. Oh man, this woman has been trying to get this video removed. She is on her Instagram asking people to come and tell me to remove the video. She has not contacted me herself personally, but I have been through this probably no less than 1,000 times over my 11 years of being a content creator on YouTube. So I am familiar with fair use. I am familiar with reactions and all of that. And so because I abide by the rules and because I didn't say anything incendiary or tell people to do anything like that, I would never do anything like that. But I definitely like to give credit to the content creators. I decided to leave it up. 98% of the time, if somebody was to contact me and say, hey, listen, you know what? I'm taking my video down because I'm not really sure that I meant what I said or whatever, so on and so forth. And you know what? I don't want to ruin my reputation. Can you take yours down? I would oblige. I am a very nice, amicable person. But when I start to get bullied, when people start to, try to tell me what I can and can't do, especially when I'm abiding by the rules after you just disrespected what's going on here in the United States of America, I kind of dig in a little bit, right? So this is what I've been receiving. This is the second one that I've received. This is a copyright takedown request received from YouTube. So what she has basically done is what a lot of people try to do is they go and they file a copyright strike. The copyright strikes, what they don't understand is that when you get to a certain level, it's not by default. Anytime anybody ever requests for a copyright strike or a copyright takedown request, YouTube doesn't just issue it to people like me. I'm just telling you, it's one of the privileges of being a contributing member to YouTube and generating a lot of revenue to the platform. YouTube don't do that to people like me. So they put it up. They sent me the email. As soon as she filed it, they sent me the email. And I'm going to read it to you guys. Here, I'll read it to you on this. There's no point in saying this, showing this on the screen. I'm going to read it to you guys. It says, y'all got to familiarize yourselves with the rules before y'all decide to jump into the mire. Hello, we've received a copyright infringement notification below regarding your video, and we believe your content is protected by fair use, fair dealing, or a similar exception to copyright protection, and we writing to let you know we do not plan to remove your video at this time. You have control over the availability of videos on your channel, including the ability to delete them if you choose. And then it goes on to say more and more and more. And then it actually gives me a copy of what they filed, right? And this is YouTube's response to the person that filed the copyright, right? It says, thank you for submitting your copyright takedown request. Your request will be reviewed to make sure that it's valid and it has all of the required elements. In your request, you ask that we remove the videos and prevent any copies from being uploaded in the future. Blah, 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 blah. And then this is what she, that's what she submitted. Then it goes on to say, hi, it says her name. Thank you for your removal request. We've reviewed your request and we need some more information before we can proceed. We're concerned. This is YouTube letting you know, don't abuse the rules because you're going to fuck around and find out. We're concerned that your copyright notification may not be valid for the videos listed below. Please keep in mind, it is legal to use copyrighted works in specific ways without an owner's authorization, particularly for transformative purposes such as news reporting, parody, commentary, or review. If you still believe your copyright is infringed, identify it below. Please explain in detail why you think so. Blah, 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 blah. This is what she says. I am the original creator of the content used in the video. I'm writing to clarify why I believe this is a clear case of copyright infringement and not protected under fair use, which it is, obviously. Number one, how much of my work was used? The uploader used my original video in full multiple times throughout this video without my permission. These clips are reposted exactly as they appear on my platform with no editing, transformation, or actual content. It's a lie. You're sitting right next to me, creating commentary while I'm looking at and reviewing whatever it is you're doing. So we all know that that's a lie. She goes on to say the second bullet point, transformative nature and purpose. While the uploader adds commentary, that just, negates the first point. It is not in good faith. In a commentary, matter of fact, I'll show it to you guys. I want y'all to see it in real time. No point in me reading it. We could just show the whole thing. I don't want to show her full name, so I'm not going to do that. It is not in good faith. The commentary is harmful, hateful, spreads misinformation, and is rooted in personal attacks and bullying. The content is not transformative in a legally protected sense. It does not offer legitimate critique, education, or parody. Instead, it uses my original work as a vehicle for targeted harassment. Goes on to say her third bullet point, ongoing harm. She says, as a direct result of this video, I am now experiencing harassment across all of my platforms, including YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. I have received thousands of hateful comments and messages. My online presence is being flooded with abuse from viewers who were directed to me through this targeted video. Now, I don't remember ever telling anybody to go and do anything to anybody. As a matter of fact, I always just say, I am going to credit you regardless of whether you agree or not. And everybody else is going to do whatever it is that they do. I have no control over what anybody does. You don't even know if they came from my platform. But the thing that I always want to make sure that I do is create commentary and nuance to the conversation, not direct anybody to do anything negative to anybody. And that's not what I did at all. Her next bullet point says the market effect. This kind of unauthorized and hostile use significantly harms my brand. I didn't even know you had a brand. Damages my mental health and restricts my ability to share my own content safely. It also redirects potential followers and engagement away from my channels to a toxic environment that I did not authorize and cannot control. And this is her last bullet point. Why this is not fair use. Fair use is not a shield for harassment or targeted abuse. While commentary is present, it is being used to incite hatred, ridicule, and misinformation, not to inform or contribute to public discourse. The uploader's actions are clearly in bad faith and serve to exploit my content, not transform it. Goes on to say, I respectfully request that the video be removed as it infringes on my rights as the original creator. It is causing ongoing harm across multiple platforms. I am happy to provide additional context, evidence, and documentation if needed. And then YouTube responded and said, thank you for your response. And it specifically says, we reviewed it and provided updates below. Requests declined. Oh, let me show that one part to you. Let me show that part. I gotta at least show that part. Thank you for your response. We've reviewed it and provided updates below. Request denied. So listen. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. This is the lesson in this, all right? There is a lesson. This is not me trolling or anything like that. All I wanted to do is give y'all clarification and also help you to understand the rules of the game. All right. This is just like any other game that we play. And I've explained this to you guys the other day. This is the rules to the game. If you are in a relationship or you decide that you want to get involved with women in a relationship out here in these streets, the rules to the game is this. She's yours until she's not. If she decides to choose up, choose over, or choose down, then she's no longer yours. It's just your turn. Don't get mad at the guy. You can hold her accountable, but you also have to understand the rules to the game. If she choose over or she choose up, that's not your chick. She was just with you temporarily. That's the game. Don't get mad at the player, get mad at the game. If you decide to go in corporate America, you're going to have to be a cultural fit. You can't complain about the fact that they're not promoting you the way that you want to be promoted because you feel like you overdid your work and you're better than everybody else. That's not how the game works. You got to know how to network effectively. That's the rules to the game. If you decide that you wanted to get into the content creation game, let's just bring it all the way back home. The rules to the game is this. The rules to the game is this. You cannot put publicly on the internet what you want to put. If you wanted to send that privately to your friends, then you are free to do that. If you wanted to keep your thoughts to yourself, then you are free to do that. But you cannot say what you want to say without also having a response or consequences, because everybody don't have to agree with you. Everybody don't have to make you feel good about your opinion. This is not 2021. This is 2025. And we don't believe in censorship. We also don't believe in bullying because that's not what we do. But we also have a right to be able to say what we want to say in response. And because I understand the rules of the game, people talk about me all the time. They say negative stuff about me. They have responses. They say, Anton, we don't like you, blah, 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 so on and so forth. And guess what? Instead of me getting mad, you know what I did? I leveraged it. And I said, okay, well, since I got the visibility and now I got the spotlight, I'm going to leverage them in order to promote me. And I'm going to double down on what I say. I'm not really sure that these women, that these new content creators, that these people that don't even have a following and don't even make money on the internet, you decided to pick up your phone and you decided to go out there and jump off the bridge of content to say the things that you wanted to say. The internet is forever. The internet is forever. 100%. Between me uploading it on different platforms, that video, my response is well over 1 million views. And you ain't even make no money off your own stuff. I'm the one that made money off that. Do you know how much money I made off of that reaction video alone? That's the rules of the game, baby. You got to learn the rules before you get into it. If you in a dope game, guess what? It's a possibility that you're going to have to do some stuff that you ain't want to do in order to set a precedent. Or don't be in the game, baby. You had every right to be able to put your phone down or you can jump off and say what you want to say. You can say what you want to say, but you cannot control people's reaction to it. Now, again, let me double down on this and say that I don't believe that anybody whatsoever should say anything and try to incite violence. Do not bother that woman. Don't try to dox her, none of that stuff. But I can't control what other people do. All I can do is use my platform for good. I stand against illegal migrants coming into the United States of America and breaking the rules. I believe that Trump should deport them. And if you want to jump on the internet and give your opinion, and if it doesn't make sense, then guess what? People have a right to be able to react to it. And all of it is fair use, fair game. And we play by the rules, and that's why we don't take nothing back. Now I'm not going to ever take it down. Now I'm not going to take it down. It could have went the other way, but now I'm not going to take it down. So just a warning for y'all on the internet. If y'all decide that y'all want to get involved in this game, know what come with it. I've had people that's watching this right now. And they've said, oh, this person invited me to start a podcast with them, or this person invited me to be on the internet, or this person asked me, could I sit in on their show and be a contributing member? And I told them straight up, I said, I would highly advise, I'm telling you, I am 100% advising you that that is not the move. Do not do it. Do not do it. Don't do it. And they said, why? Oh, it'll just be innocent. We just gonna talk about relationships. And I said, until somebody like me, not me, because I know you, so I'm gonna give you grace. Until somebody like me, somebody gonna send me the video and say, or send somebody else a video and say, hey man, do you see what these crazy women is talking about? And next thing you know, you're gonna be complaining about it because the internet is forever and you're gonna go down to infamy. And you're gonna feel some type of way. It only takes but one wrong move, one wrong whatever. Trust me, there's plenty of women that came to me, oh my God, I can't believe I said what I said on After Hours, not on After Hours, on the Q show or Monday night and all of that stuff. And I just be like, so what you want me to do about it? It's there now. We here. I bet you she will. You know what I'm saying? I bet you she will. So that's it, man. Y'all got to be careful. This internet thing is not a joke. This is real life. This is big money. This is big content. This is big dog stuff. You can go viral for the right reasons and you can go viral for the wrong reasons. The game is the game. You have to play it carefully or don't play it at all. Get the fuck out. That's not what you want to do. It is what it is. The internet gonna do what the internet do. What you want me to do? What you want me to do? You shouldn't have said it. And you know what the worst part about the whole conversation is? And we could go ahead and move on after this. You know what the worst part about the whole conversation is? Is that they still got the video up. They still got their video up saying crazy stuff. You want me to remove my reaction to it? Never, never. You don't even regret what you said. You don't even believe that you're wrong. And that's fair. I don't believe that you're wrong either. Let's just keep getting this money together. Or at least help me get money. You know what I'm saying?